Started out with nothing, I just wanna run my cheese up. Remember we was hungry, they ain't had the time to feed us. Wanna be the one you wanna hear come out your speaker.
What's that with y'all YouTube? I'm back with another video. YouTube keep fucking taking down my videos, son. I put like 3 certain videos and they took them bitches down talking about some guidelines, copyright. Bitch, I don't even care about no copyright. I don't even care about no guidelines. But anyway, I just did another video. I'm posting that one before I post this one. This is something different. This is something different. This is shit that I watch all the time. But yeah, well, I ain't never did no reaction on it. This is some divorce court shit. If you already see in the fucking, what's the name of that shit? The title of the divorce fucking court. But make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if y'all fucking with it. If you don't fuck with it, give it a thumbs down, nigga. Let me know you don't fucking fuck with it. Yeah. Let a nigga know. But let's go. Finna get into the shit.
I met a really interesting couple this morning. The old saying, absence makes the heart grow fonder, clearly did not work for these people. The circumstances that forced them to live apart started a cascade of issues that brought them to divorce court.
The divorce court is now in session.
Ms. Cole and Mr. Randall, the two of you have been together for 8 years, and you're only 24, so you've been together forever. You've been married for a year and a half, but you've been separated this past year. I'm going to start with you, Ms. Cole. Why don't you tell me, after all this time, how did you two end up separating after only a year of marriage?
For real?
Well, we had a big fight over arguments that we've been having in the past. And I just got tired of it, and I just...
Yeah.
Well, what is the biggest problem as you see it?
He's very lazy. He doesn't help me with the child.
Here we go.
With the baby. He
Here we
said
go.
he doesn't do enough.
Is he working outside the home? Is he bringing in money?
Well, we stay in 2 separate house homes. He stayed with his parents. I stay with mine.
But when you were married, did you stay together?
Yes, ma'am.
Was he working then?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Really? Sometimes?
Sometimes.
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 Here we
Were
go.
you
Like, man, I
working
work every damn day,
full time?
Yes, ma'am.
No, you wouldn't.
Full time. As a CNA.
No, I wouldn't.
As a CNA?
Yes, ma'am.
For like 4 months.
Now, Mr.
Okay.
Mr. Randall, obviously you disagree. You say you were working full time.
Let's see.
Is that true?
I was working temp.
You were working temp.
Yeah.
So you would get one job and
Another job,
it would
yeah.
end in another job.
Yes,
How
ma'am.
long generally would you be out of work in between temp jobs?
Maybe 2 to 3 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks. Do you contend that she was not working full time as a CNA?
She wasn't working for long as a CNA.
Okay.
She was
what
working temp
happened?
as well. She left because it was a negative environment she didn't like.
I left because I was working
Damn, let my boy
24,
talk.
48 hours, and I didn't have no help with my child. So I
was
had to
not
make sure she
working.
was okay, because I don't trust him to watch my
She
daughter.
don't let my boy
That's
talk.
why I left.
Mr. Randall, I want to
Let's
talk
watch
to
it
you
up.
for a moment.
Okay.
What do you
That's what I'm
think
saying.
is the primary reason that this relationship isn't
She
working out?
is not pulling her weight.
In what respect?
He said it
Financially,
real.
emotionally.
Emotionally, how is she failing to pull her weight?
We can't even hold a conversation for 5 seconds. I call her on the phone. It's always what? What you mean what? I'm calling you to, check on you, see how you doing. Check
So
on
she got an attitude.
It's
yes.
what now?
It's every
Ongoing
day.
attitude.
It's
every
what
day.
now? At first it was holding conversations. It's what now?
You haven't held a
Because-
conversation with me.
It's what now? Because we've
boy
been
can't-
married too long, and I'm tired of repeating myself every day.
You haven't
It's
held
a
a
what now?
conversation with
If
me.
you
Hold up, bro. Cause she trying to talk to the judge trying to talk to my boy right here, and she over here cutting my boy off like he trying to give his side of the story. There's always 2 sides of the story. The way he see it, bitch, and the way you see it. His shit, the way he see it, the way he feel, is he obviously don't feel like your ass was fucking trying to talk to the nigga. Goddamn, she. Nah, nigga, it's this now. Let my nigga talk, big mouth ass hoe. Shit. Fuck.
Had the
what now?
conversation
Okay,
with
Now,
me for-
If you
Mr.
can't-
Randall,
if you can't,
Oh, hell no. Now she talking about some Mr. Randall. It was his turn to talk. Bro, it was that nigga turn to fucking talk in the first place. And you gonna stop my nigga from talking? You can stop my boy from talking? Cause she won't cut him off? That's some bullshit. Nah, fuck that. Here we go.
Talk and call me about and asking concerns about your daughter. We have nothing to talk about.
Okay.
Bring her something. Have she
Which
ate
I
today?
do.
Stop.
Have she ate this week? Have she did something this week? Is she sick? He don't question me about that. He's too worried about what I'm doing and who I'm around. Where am I going?
Not.
Mr. Randall, let me speak to you momentarily. She contends that
Please speak to my
you
boy.
are not sufficiently interested in your daughter's well-being. Why don't you tell me your response to that allegation?
I'm always interested in her well-being. I call her and ask her, how's the baby? How's my daughter doing? Oh, she's fine.
If you
We
come
good.
see her during the week, not the
Ms.
weekend.
Cole?
Thank you. Let
Yeah,
my
I
niggas
come
talk.
see her on the weekend because I work 2 jobs, Monday through Friday. And I'm still paying bills, doing stuff for her, doing stuff for you, which I know you're going to lie and say you don't.
Well, tell me some of the things that you're doing for her.
Exactly.
Tell me
Come
some-
on, bro. This the thing. That's so fucked up. She taking this nigga to court and that's so fucked up. He's still doing what he said. He doing shit for her. You mad at him because he ain't coming to see his daughter all the time or coming to around all the time. Nigga, and the nigga work. Or now he working. And he's doing shit for you and the daughter now. And you still taking this nigga to court over some bullshit? Oh, this divorce court. Y'all trying to get back up. But you still mad about that bullshit? That's some bullshit.
Listen.
Anything that she asks for, she gets. She wants her nails done, fine. You want your hair done, fine. I'll go almost a month without getting my hair cut
That's
looking like
fucked
a
up.
werewolf.
On me.
Does he pay to get your hair and nails done?
Oh, that's not the bullshit.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, if I ask him.
But all right, look. Let's say this though. Sometimes, all right. At the same time, that's not your nigga. But you said he always worried about what you doing and shit. Fuck, he should be if he doing all that shit, paying for your nails and your hair. Fuck, he ain't paying for your shit so you to look good in front of another nigga. Come on now, stop the bullshit. Talking about I'm he always worried about. He said not, but if he is, he got a good fucking reason to be worried about your what the fuck you doing. Especially if you around his fucking daughter, of course he could be worried about what the fuck you doing. He got it right.
Sometimes. Now, if I tell him I would rather do this for my daughter, if I ask him for something,
Please
he
do
will
not say that.
he will wait for weeks. If I tell him Monday, bring your baby some diapers, I won't see him till Sunday. He still show up empty-handed.
Really?
Well, let me ask you this, Ms. Cole. If you're worried about the amount of money and care that he gives to your daughter, why in the world would you ask him to pay for hair and nails?
Well, at the same time, it's like I understand that now, because at first it was just like he knew that I was gonna take care of it, and now that I'm seeing it and I'm getting older and I'm realizing that I didn't make her by myself.
Stop.
I didn't make her by myself. And I do stay with my parents that help me do the stuff that he needs to do.
But I don't understand this. If he's willing to pay for hair and nails, I'm quite sure he'd be willing to pay for Pampers.
That's what I'm saying. It's not that much. But ask him.
But you
about,
spend it on hair and nails.
But everything is taken care of by me. That's why at the end of the day, I asked him to do it for me. My parents, my mom she don't help me do nothing. I pay rent in there. She might watch my child while I go to work. I pay rent in there. I buy my daughter everything. He should feel bad. By this past weekend when I came in there, I had a whole bunch of clothes for my daughter. Did he say, here, babe, here's something? Oh, I asked him for some milk. I asked him for some milk. Guess how much money he gave me? $5. It told me to break him something to drink.
Mr. Randall, your response to that, did that happen?
That's a one-time thing, bro. You can't.
I asked.
Like, bro, like, for real, like, you can't get mad. You can't bring up one situation when he asks you to bring him a drink or whatever from one situation and expect that to. Come on, man. That shit's dumb. What the fuck? What kind of point is that gonna prove? He did that shit one time and you gonna say, oh.
But this is the
He
thing.
think it's funny.
This is the thing. Because she already know what it is for me. I pay bills. I have a cell phone bill which is over $100. I have car insurance which is over $200, almost $280. I have a car note that's $220. Plus her needs and my daughter's needs.
Let me ask you this. Do you make decisions with respect to your personal finances about how much note you should pay for a car or that beautiful watch you got on or all of that in the context of I first must support my daughter and then I can support my lifestyle.
Yeah,
you ever take that into consideration when you purchase things?
I do, but how can I get back and forth without a car? And my car is I'm constantly having issues with my car. I'm paying money to get it fixed. Almost
it's excuses, bro.
monthly.
It sounds like a lot of fucking excuses with all this extra shit, man. Man, motherfucker just need it, man. Look. That shit weird. A child. This battling and arguing over kid shit, that shit so childish, my nigga. That shit is real childish. Motherfuckers can't grow the fuck up and just. That shit weird. All that shit weird, man. They ain't grown enough. Y'all can't communicate.
I just paid to get my tags. She doesn't understand that. It's all about what Janisha wants. If Janisha don't hear what she want to hear or don't get what she wants, well, I don't want to hear it.
It's not
I got you. Hang on. I understand what you're saying.
I'm tired of saying the same thing over to him. It's like I'm raising another child. I'm physically and emotionally drained.
Can't raise a man. He's already
Divorce isn't easy. If you need help with your breakup, call toll-free at 1-877-311-2222 or visit our website at divorcecourt.com. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Divorce Court.
Man, this shit getting a little juicy, man.
Mr. Randall, you contend that Ms. Cole doesn't act like she's married anymore. What do you mean by that?
She wants to go out every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. When, for instance, if I want to spend time with her, she's always last. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't have a problem with her going out, enjoying herself, having a good time. I'm not contending that she's a bad mother, because she's not. But as far as a wife,
that's not.
So
now you two are living in separate houses, but do you still consider yourself a married couple, or do you consider yourself separated?
We're still, that's a piece of paper. We're still legally married, but we're separated because I feel that he wants me to obey him, and I took that out of my wedding vows because I'm not going to obey you.
Give me some circumstances where you felt that he was trying to make you obey him.
Like, as far as if he say something and I don't agree with it, he's my husband. I have to obey him. He grew up old-fashioned. I'm going to speak my mind. I'm going to be independent. I'm going to do what I want to do. If you were my husband, if you were taking care of me financially, taking care of your family, emotionally, and everything, you wouldn't have a problem with me. And that's all I'm trying to tell him from the beginning.
Do you believe that she wasn't a good wife in part because you felt that as the head of the home you should...
Talking about, bro. She rambling, bro. What the fuck is she talking about? Like, the beginning of what the fuck she be saying, I don't think it be matching with the fuck the end she be fucking saying. With the end of what the fuck she be saying. She be having me fucking... That bitch, what? What the fuck did you just... The fuck did you just say?
Make the decisions and she wasn't going along with that?
I don't feel like that. I feel like we should both come together and be able to communicate about the situation, and that's the issue. Communication is horrible.
How many times I'm going to tell him the same thing over and over?
Ms. Cole, I want you to take a moment, take a breath.
Yeah.
You were together 8 years.
Yeah.
Then you got married, and within like 6 months, things really went badly. What is behind all of that anger you have for him? What's going on?
I just feel like I wasted time. I mean, everything that he promised me he was going to do, I thought because we was in the church home, we was doing right, that I was doing the right thing for me and my child. But it ended up not being that. I'm tired of... saying the same thing over to him. It's like I'm raising another child. I'm physically and emotionally drained. I don't argue with him anymore. I just let him, whatever. He said, feel like I'm not a wife. I've been feeling like that for the last 2 years since we've been married.
When did it start to deteriorate? After you got married?
Yes, ma'am.
Was there a change in circumstance?
It was just, I felt like, to be honest, I felt like after we had our child, it was different. It's just like he cared less instead of caring more.
Man.
Okay. Mr. Randall?
Look, me, I can't sit here and I can't really watch a motherfucker cry, son. Like, that shit is cringy to me like that. No.
I'm going to ask you the same question.
Okay.
After 8 years together, you get married, you have a baby. What do you contend turned this union into the thing that it is today?
Well, she says that I'm old-fashioned, but in reality, she's old-fashioned. She wants to be a stay-at-home mom, the way I feel about it, which I don't have an issue. But at the same time, if I'm only 24. We
Right.
can't be on the level that her mom, her parents are, and my parents are. They had to work hard to get to where they
are over time.
And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm at a good company right now. Great benefits, great opportunities, all of that. You can all you want to, but it's a good company, and I'm trying to progress myself.
Did that desire she had for you to be more of a traditional husband in the support area, did that happen after the baby? I mean, I'm trying to figure out what changed, because you were together for 8 years.
It's been prior. But like he said, I want to be a house mom. I never wanted to be a house mom. I always been the one that got my own money. I'm a licensed beautician.
It's not about
I'm
what
a
you
licensed
say.
beautician.
It's about
I have
what
my
you do.
CNA license. I always keep a job. I have my own business. He never supports me in none of that.
Are you serious?
Okay, Mr. Randall, I'm gonna give you a full opportunity to respond.
I'll bring my daughter things without her even asking. And she'll, well, thank you, and walk off and have the same stank attitude that she had when she woke up in the morning. But for whatever reason.
Man, he don't sound like he lying about none of this shit.
Do you believe that Jesse is properly supporting their child?
I do.
Call now to vote. 855-70-DIVORCE.
I do.
That's 855-70-DIVORCE.
Y'all think Jesse properly supporting the child? If you still watching this shit, if you even made it this far, do you think, look, if you comment, this how I'm gonna know who really watched this shit or not. If you comment, let me know if you think Jesse made it this far. Comment and let me know. If you comment, I'm gonna know if you fucking really watched this motherfucker. 1743. All right.
Although she hasn't given me any specific instances, she honestly feels, whether or not this is happening, she honestly feels that she's kind of stranded and you don't have her back. Why do you think she feels that way? What is she missing?
That's what I've been trying to figure out for the past 2 to 3 years. Because at the end of it all, I've always had her back. I've always defended her, always was here.
Economically, are you, since you now have a good job, are you constant in your contribution towards the welfare of your child?
Yes, I do.
And,
now,
and when you say constant, what does that mean?
Whenever there's a need for something, I'm there. She knows what my number is. She knows how to call me. But the problem is, I cannot have a conversation with this girl for 5 seconds.
I'm a woman.
Well, with this woman for 5 seconds, because a woman doesn't act like.
Okay.
Now,
Doesn't do
Mr.
what you
Randall,
do.
let's not discuss the qualities of
I'm sorry.
womanhood.
I
I don't think either
apologize.
one of you are quite clear on that. But go ahead.
But I'm there. She knows I'm there. She knows I'm there. I've been at my job now for.
Do you believe she ought to have to call when you know for...
She doesn't have to call. That's the point.
But that's what you just told me. When I asked you whether or not you were constant in your care, for your economic care for your daughter, you replied that she says she can call me whenever she wants and she knows I'm there. That to me means that she must call and that your support is not constant. She must ask.
No, it's constant.
Huh?
It's
And
constant.
my question, so you give her a sum of money every month?
The thing is, I don't even give her any money anymore. I give her diapers, wipes, milk, whatever she needs. If she asks me, well, can you get my hair? Okay, fine, it's fine, cool. I'll get
So
you.
it is a request and response thing.
That's what it is, but she doesn't have to ask me. I'll bring my daughter things without her even asking. And she'll, oh, well, thank you, and walk off and have the same stank attitude that she had when she woke up in the morning, but for whatever reason.
I always have an attitude.
You do have an attitude. You have a serious attitude problem.
I
do. You do.
Yeah, no, you do. Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. And let me tell you the one thing I do know about attitude.
With all of it.
Attitude almost invariably guarantees that you will not get what you want from the person with whom you have that attitude. No matter if you're frustrated or whatever, it does not get them to change. It gets them to dig in their heels. I'm just putting that out there.
She had an attitude problem that really ain't gonna solve shit. Real shit. It ain't gonna solve shit. Her attitude horrible. Y'all can't even talk because she got an attitude. So you can't even... What the fuck? That's just like a block right there.
In divorce court, people tell me the most
Attitude for
intimate
no
details
fucking
of their
reason. The
lives.
goofy ass.
Join the conversation and share
Fuck you
your
got an
experience
attitude
on
for?
our Twitter page.
Cause she want you. She want him. That's what it is. She still want that man. You know she still want that man.
Discussion can get heated.
You know you still love that man, girl. Stop playing.
Ms. Cole, you're asking for $450 for 3 months for transitional support to help you get on your feet. Explain to me why you believe I should award you that sum of money.
Because he don't help me, Your Honor. He don't.
Are you working currently?
Yes, ma'am.
Working full time?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, how much do you make a month?
I just started this job like 2 weeks ago, so I don't know.
Right.
So he doesn't. If I ask him, like an example, when I text him and I said I have to be at work Saturday at 6:30 a.m., I need you to watch your daughter. He didn't text me back. He texted me back at 3 o'clock and said, "Can I see my daughter?" You could have had your daughter the whole time.
Oh my God.
If you would have came and got her. He said he do stuff for her. He don't.
Okay.
You are a natural born finesse.
He don't.
Mr. Randall, do you recall that incident?
No.
You don't recall? Okay.
Natural
Let me ask you
born
this. How much money do
finesse.
you make a month now?
A month, probably maybe $1,300 a month.
$1,300 a month?
Yes. You know the hours I work, and that's why I have 2 jobs.
Oh, you have
know
2
the hours I
jobs?
work.
He do. And I don't see not a cent from now on.
Do you
You don't
think...
have to see
I don't
receipt.
have to see. I didn't say a receipt. I said a cent, a red penny. You
Yes,
know
you
what that
do.
is? I don't.
Yes,
Me
you
or
do.
my daughter.
No. We're not going to do this anymore. This is what I'm going to say. This is what I'm going to say.
Oh no.
Whatever failings he has demonstrated, you need to get over them. You need to respond to him in a reasonable fashion because your
For
daughter
real.
is going to be as crazy as the 2 of you make her. Do you know what I'm saying? If it is a constant battle, if it is a constant argument, if there's always some agitation, irritation,
For
attitude,
real.
it will always be uncomfortable for your daughter. And I'm saying that mostly to you because I think you have the biggest tood in the room. Mr. Randall, let me say this to you.
Real. I like her.
To the
I
extent
like
you
her.
want to be the leader, to the extent you want to be the father and the head, you must lead in attitude as well and in calmness. She is angry because she is afraid. She is concerned about her day-to-day okay. She's trying to hold it down. She's got the kid and she doesn't think she has any support. And I believe you can fix a lot of that with not waiting to be asked, but contributing on the regular all of the time. That will make her feel safer, which will make her less crazy. Given that the amount that you make, I can't give you the $450 a month, but I will give you $200 a month for the next 3 months to give you some sense of security. And after that, you search your heart and your soul for what you ought to do before she puts you on child support to see if you can make a decision about how much money you're willing to give to the strength and support that holds up your daughter. So there will be $600 in favor of Ms. Cole. It is so ordered.
Hey, I like it. I like it a lot.
This case with Janisha and Jesse demonstrated one thing that makes me very upset, that when a couple allows their anger for one another to take precedence over the importance and the safety and the comfort and the care of their children. If you are constantly fighting, Your children don't have a chance at calm. Don't let that happen to you.
Hey, look. I like her. I like her. Cause look, she real. Hey, she old school. And she do this shit. She do that shit. I fuck with her. I like her a lot. And that couple, fool. That a lot of females is like that girl, fool. To be honest, a lot of people is like that nowadays. That couple is. Ooh, that was a good episode. I need to start watching that. That was good. I like that. I hope they don't take this video down for real. Hey, I hope they don't take this video down because I like that one. I like that classic divorce court. I'm watching. All right, y'all. I'm out. O2 gang. Y'all be safe. Y'all stay black. Stay out the way.